millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzer, what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Howdy, hello, and just how the heck are you doing, everybody? Welcome, it's Revenge of the Sis, and it's, show boys. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday. It's a, one of them,
It's a local show.
one of them locals shows.
Hell yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to this. I like the new Friday format.
Friday's fun, man.
Last Friday was actually the most fun I had in this world of, what do they, in this space.
Yeah.
Let's call it.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that T-shirt worst thing we did was so much fucking fun.
I think we're really bringing some positive changes to this space.
Yeah. Well, we'll be playing some riff tracks with everybody. If you want to join us, that's how you would do it. Is by going to revengeofthesist.locals.com. If you're over on Rumble, it's below. If you're over on YouTube, it's pinned. And, these shows have been so much fucking fun lately. So,
we were talking about it this week too, like, you know, when we're just like, you know, trying to come up with other things we can do on a Friday. And, you know, I was pushing the Jackbox shit hard. And I gotta say, I thought, like, I had fun last Friday with the T-shirt game. I think the audience had fun with the T-shirt game. I think Riff Tracks is up there with the T-shirt game.
It's super
so I'm very
fun.
confident about today. I think that this is going to be a lot of fun.
it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, get in there now. But, you know, we have a whole bunch of stuff. 15 minutes free here, guys. That's usually how we do it. So let's go ahead and start with this.
It's important to clarify first that Antifa is not a specific organization. It's the kind of mode of radical politics in opposition to fascism and the far right. Antifa.
Really? How come they have discords and stuff where they all meet up then? Can you explain that one to me?
Of course.
Yeah, and like, if that's the case, then how come, like, the right wing, for years, we were this, like, one big pyramid structured system, and meanwhile, none of us even get along with each other. But you guys kept saying, like, we were all getting our marching orders from, like, Nick Fuentes or whatever bully of the week you made up in your head. And it was like, we don't even like those guys.
So just to be clear, your talking points are the Juggalos should have been considered a gang, but not Antifa. The Juggalos who have never burned down a city or burned down a police station or done anything were considered a gang. But Antifa is just
to be fair,
it's just a feeling.
I'm pretty sure the Juggalos have burned down important buildings, but that's just because, they probably like left their hot crack pipe on the floor.
Yeah, but okay, not maliciously. How's that?
Not arson.
Yeah.
Not arson.
Yeah.
Yeah, accidental fires.
Okay, how about this? Subtracting meth fires.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing Juggalos set on fire on purpose is their lives.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's funny to see though, and they're so nice too. They're such nice people. But most Juggalos really would have been fit perfectly in an episode of Jerry Springer. Like that's the level of people that Juggalos are.
Yeah, dude. The Jerry Springer and Juggalo boats missed each other.
Dude,
that would have been epic.
Pessy, do you know if Jerry Springer ever did an episode on Juggalos? I know you would. If I would ask you, would.
So Jerry Springer wasn't really, unless one of the like secret trans was like a Juggalo, dominatrix or something. No, Juggalos would have been more Geraldo, Ricky Lake, maybe Jenny Jones. I know Sally Jesse hasn't.
Let me see.
They all missed that boat, huh?
There's really, yeah, you're right. There was only like one little tiny clip, but it was just because the person happened to be a Juggalo, like you said, but not. Man, that really sucks because you would think like they would be perfect, like Mercer said, just perfect for each other.
That would have been, that was right up Jerry's alley.
Yeah. Jenny Jones would probably have some Juggalos, like that. That would be something. Maybe Sally Jesse.
No, I have Sally Jesse again. Sally Jesse was more like, my husband is leaving us for my daughter.
Okay, that's DJ Savage. Good stuff. Okay, we're continuing with our makeovers, and Holly and Dana are back there. Holly's going to be first, your cousin, right?
Yes.
You ready for this?
They made over a Juggalette.
I've been waiting on this. This is how Holly looked, which we couldn't see much, but this is...
Look, there she is. There's a Juggalette right there, baby.
Let's see how she is
Is that the girl that hit on you, Mersh?
No.
Oh, she hates it. Oh, she hates it. She doesn't want to be like that. She wants to be down with the clown, dude.
These shows were always so retarded, too, because they would act like, I'm so upset. And it's like, we know you're going to go back to being an ugly clown tomorrow.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But
it's fine.
Congratulations. You got free clothes when you do a job interview.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Congrats. You got
mad?
one good outfit now that you can wear to things. That's great. Good news.
By the way, and you got like $100 haircut for free. What are you complaining about?
So, like, even if you're going to be a psycho clown 6 days a week, like Roy said, it pays to have one normal outfit and a pair of shoes in case, employment comes a knocking.
Look,
you want to have a fucking...
I just like
every guy should have a dress shirt, a pair of slacks, and some shoes that you go in and go, hi, I'd like this job, please.
I love the way you said that. Look, you could be a psycho clown 6 days out of the week, but even
it's fine.
Even God rested one day, okay, man?
Yeah, dude, come on. You're gonna put that grease paint on every week, you're gonna get acne.
Yeah.
Join Tornado in the green room to check out how the makeovers are coming along. Tornado?
All right, Jimmy.
Look at who's Tornado. Who the fuck's Tornado?
In the green room, I heard in here.
That's Earthquake's cousin.
Empty clothes.
Traded in there.
By the way, Jenny Jones, yay or nay?
I'd
say
smash.
up to about 94 would.
Smash, for sure.
Yeah.
This kid was a Juggalo, too.
What about Ricky Lake before she was fat?
Never. Ricky Lake, at no point, even when she was skinny, she was ugly, I thought. So
really skinny Ricky Lake?
Yeah, even skinny Ricky Lake, I'm going to have to say no on that one.
I never thought she was hot, but I did think when she was skinny, I was like, damn, all right, she looks all right. And then she just got fat again. I think Ricky Lake was skinny for a total of 4 months of her entire life. Broken up over 2 times. I think she was skinny twice for like 2 months and then immediately ballooned back up.
Yeah, she could. Well, food's good,
Oprah did the same thing. Remember, Oprah was just like every year. It was like fat, then skinny, then fat, fat, skinny, fat. And you're like, yo, make up your mind.
Yeah, pick a lane, dude.
It almost seems to me like it would be infinitely harder to keep getting skinny.
Yes.
Than to just get skinny and then maintain it.
And probably not great for your body. All right, here, check this out.
We continue to follow the latest on the suspension of Jimmy Kimmel Live. Outraged fans and protesters taking their message right to Disney's door on Thursday. An estimated 200 people showed up outside of the Hollywood Theater in Burbank, California. This is where Kimmel was taped, demanding Kimmel.
Listen, I understand that there's a lot of views about worrying about government and all that stuff and all that and maybe overreach, and I get it, and we could have a debate about that if you'd like. But please do not say make comedy legal again, because Jimmy Kimmel has not been funny for many, many years. So I don't really want to start make comedy legal again.
And it's a shame because, honestly, out of all these guys, Jimmy was the funniest at one point.
At one point, yeah.
Howard Stern, Jimmy Kimmel, the one that hung out with Corolla, and they would remember when Stern would go to Vegas and like Kimmel and Corolla would pop by and they would be like drinking and talking shit. Like, he was funny.
Mm-hmm.
You won't see the engineer that slams the Nissan Rogue's door 13,920 times. Or the corrosive chamber that simulates 15 years of life in 5 months. Or the Rogue heat-baked for over 300 combined hours. What you will see is a vehicle that can take punch after punch and keep rolling. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. We put it through the worst, so you get its best. For J.D. Power 2025 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Newer models may be shown.
On the air. The show, it was
people
pulled.
out here protesting for Jimmy Kimmel are the same ones that tried to fucking beat Dick Masterson's ass when he was fucking doing the Netflix thing with fucking
Dick Masterson did make that point. I did some tweet about it. They go, so wait a second. If Antifa are terrorists now, then that means the person attacking me is a terrorist, right? Are we going to go after him?
Well, the people protesting for Kimmel are not Antifa. Everyone who's protesting on behalf of Kimmel has a SAG card. Every single one of them.
I think you'd find that there's a crossover.
Maybe, but I think most of it. This is Hollywood. They're protesting in front of like ABC in Burbank.
Did you
like,
see? Sorry, Mersh, I forgot to say this. Okay, so we were talking about views. They said 1.7 million, but the views that matter. The demo is, of course, the 18 to 45, right?
Oh, I saw this number. I know what you're about to bring
How
up.
much? Do you remember?
18 to 129,000, something like that.
150,000.
Yeah.
Nothing. No, dude, I'm not kidding you when I say this. We've had episodes of our show and clips of our show that have had more views than that. So I don't know. I was saying it. Come over to YouTube. Please come. Let's see how popular you really are. Look, there would be a huge bump in the beginning, of course, because obviously he's the what's he going to say about Trump? But dude, 4 months in, no one's going to watch that show.
I will say this, though. It's not, I'm not putting this solely at Jimmy Kimmel's feet. It is a failure on Kimmel's part, but this is also just a testament to, like, nobody 18 to 35 is tuned into television at 11:30 at night. Mm-hmm. Every one of them is doom scrolling on their phones. Like, nobody is on TV anymore.
Mersh, hold on, Mersh, hold on a second. I'm mewing.
But you get my point. Like, there's nobody out there that's like, there's nobody who's like 22 right now that's like, all right, baby, when you get home from work, we're gonna eat something and we're gonna get home. Remember, Chicago PD is on, and then right after that, we got Kimmel. Like, that's not happening anymore. People are looking at vertical videos and scrolling. Ooh, cat. Ooh, some guy falling down a flight of stairs.
You good point.
Ooh, I Show Speed did something.
Even the 150,000 people that were watching him, it was in the background while they were scrolling through TikTok. They weren't even really paying attention to him. It was just on. It was just
even
on.
the people watching TV watch it the way we watch it, which is like, yeah, it's on, but. Like, you know, it's like when you're watching like a wrestling pay-per-view. Are you going to sit there and just stay glued to the TV watching the wrestling pay-per-view? Or like Roy said, are you like, no, I'm also on my phone. I'm looking at Twitter. I'm like fucking editing a video. I'm kind of watching.
Sort of. Yeah, you're not really, though. Yeah.
When Roman Reigns comes out, I'll pay attention a little bit closer, and then I'm going to go back to my computer.
Yeah, you know what? That's right. I'm not Kevin McAllister eating ice cream and watching Johnny Carson, you know?
Like old 1940s movies for some reason.
Yeah.
Like that family didn't have cable. That made no sense to me. He's watching black and white movies, right? Like Kevin wasn't immediately trying to see a titty the moment he was alone in that house.
That's true.
Let me make it even worse for you. We all know the key demo is 18 to 35, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not, if you go and read the articles, They actually expanded the key
To
demo
45.
to try to meet that 140.
Correct.
Yeah, they increased it to fucking 49-year-olds.
Oh wow, 49. I thought it was 45. 49. Whoa, he was only getting what 150K from 18 to 49. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, dude. They had to expand it out to try to get something on the board.
Now, again, I want to point out.
Actual.
I want to point out if you're looking for the real reason that they're firing these people, guys, this is the real reason. Look, again, you're gonna debate about whether FCC or whatever. Fine, but just the reality is, here's why they're really firing them. We already pointed out that they cost, including his salary, $116 million to make a year's worth of Jimmy Kimmel, and he was only bringing back $76 million. That's a big loss. That's a fucking big loss to take, you know? So all these shows are on life support anyway. You know, I will say I did laugh because, you know, someone took the Charlie Kirk thing. It's like, you know, you killed, someone said you killed the reasonable one. Now you get the, fuck, what was it? You killed the reasonable one. Now you get the one with, whatever. Anyway, it was Jimmy Kimmel, and then next to it was Jimmy Fallon, like he was going to be the Nick Fuentes in the situation. I was like, yeah, Jimmy
that's
Fallon,
really
right.
funny.
Even
I
Jimmy
mean, that
Fallon-
is funny because it's Fallon of all people,
Yeah.
so it is.
Again, Jimmy Fallon was getting beat up, but even moderate, yeah. Oh, sorry, yes, moderate and radical. It was like you killed the moderate. It was Jimmy Kimmel, and next to it is now you get the radical, and it was Jimmy Fallon like jumping up like a gaylord. It was really funny. And if you want to see more funny stuff, well, we do have more stuff that we're going to talk about. And stuff that we can only say behind the paywall on Locals because Patreon.
It's the N word.
Didn't. Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Well, that's one of them. That's one of them. Guys, but revengeofthesist.locals.com, patreon.com/ we're not sorry. My goal, and I think our goal, not my goal, of course, our goal is we want to get to 3K. We want to get to 3K, and I don't know what date. I'm shooting for. I think you think we're at 2,000 some odd, right? You think a year is a fair goal to get to 3K a year?
I mean, we're gonna have to get we need some new regular folks, and then we got to convert them. We got to go commit some kind of like epic
crime,
nationwide
crime.
like red ball crime.
We're gonna do a crime, guys. Let's head over to Locals right now so we can talk about the crime we're gonna plan. We have 3 minutes that we're still over on YouTube and stuff. So maybe mind your P's and Q's, as it were. All right, we can continue this here though.
Off the air indefinitely on Wednesday.
ABC made the decision over comments that Kimmel made about the shooting death of Charlie Kirk. Alex is in the newsroom with new reaction this morning. Alex.
And so Alexis and Michaela, several TV personalities are actually using their
says, got the day off, just got to see you live. Hooray for me, I guess. Thank you, man.
platforms this morning to defend Jimmy Kimmel, criticizing ABC's decision and addressing free speech.
Late night comedy legend David Letterman reacting to ABC's decision to pull Jimmy Kimmel live off the air as the move pushes free speech concerns to the forefront.
We'll see where this is going, correct? It's managed media. And
it's been managed media. What have we been up to at this point but managed media? You just don't like the new manager. Here's the problem. You already a managed media, but a new manager came in and you hate it now because it's not the stuff you want going through. When they were firing Roseanne and Gina Carano and canceling people from movies and saying everybody touched their boob during the Me Too thing, when you were canceling everybody you didn't fucking like, you didn't have a fucking problem. So sorry, I'm not gonna cry any tears because we just lost our Patreon not too long ago. So I cannot have this sympathy. I just can't. I have none left. Not for you. Not for the likes of you, because you guys were pissing on our graves. And if I remember correctly, Jimmy Kimmel said that people that were that were unvaccinated shouldn't have got medical treatment. So it's like, I'm sorry, but how am I supposed to feel bad?
And again, I've been bringing this up every time because we've been talking about this for days now. And you had guys like Royce, you got guys like me, you had guys on the enemy. You had plenty of guys like us that were like, hey, guys, what are we going to do this? We're really going to censor people? No. Come on, man. We're not like this, right? And now what you've done is you've got people that used to think that way who are now trying to get you canceled. But you have a large swath of the me and Royces now who are like, oh, yeah, we're still against this, but now we're sitting it out. So have fun with it.
Yeah.
We're not participating, but you had some allies in people like us. But the problem is you tried to get us canceled enough times. So now we're like, hey, you know what? What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah, tough shit. Tough shit. I don't know what to tell you. You know? Hey. It's freedom of speech, okay? But not freedom of reach.
Dude, if we were getting invaded by an occupying fucking force of a foreign enemy, and they were going neighborhood to neighborhood, kicking in doors and like raping women and pulling people away from their families.
Okay,
shit,
they're
right?
Indians. I know.
Yeah, or any person that color. And like, if I have in the past gone outside and defended my next door neighbor and his family